First up, talk to her like she's your sister. What? Here's the thing. When you're talking with your sister, when you're talking with a friend, you're not trying to impress them. You're not nervous. You're simply having normal conversation. And that's the key. You see, in normal conversation, you assume the person you're speaking with likes you. And so you act friendly. Their defenses are down. Your defenses are down. You're just having a normal conversation and building connection. Now, for a lot of women, when they're approached by a guy, they instantly throw up their defenses. They understand that most men are after something, and it's hard to hide that. But if you approach this incredibly friendly, you assume that she likes you. You talk to her like you would talk to your sister. All of a sudden, it takes her aback. All of a sudden, wow, do I know this guy? He's incredibly friendly. I feel comfortable. All of a sudden, the defenses come down, and a real conversation can start. In today's video, gents, I'm talking about weird ways to instantly create chemistry with the ladies. Now, this next tip is really good, especially for you nervous guys, you shy guys, because I know it's difficult to start the conversation with her. Well, how about you get to know the people in the environment that you're in? So we use that coffee shop example. When you walk in, this is probably not your first time at this coffee shop. You want to get to know the people behind the desk by name so that they recognize you. You recognize them. You start the conversation with him, because here's the thing. Yes, you're pretty far back there in line, but they recognize you. You wave at them. They wave back. You shout, "Hey, Mike, how you been?" You know, it's like, haven't seen you for a few days. You know, you banter back and forth. Here's the thing. She's noticing that you are a friendly person. Other people are friendly with this guy. This guy seems to know people. He obviously is approved by the group, and it just makes you all of a sudden that much more approachable, that much more trustworthy, that much more friendly. Now, this next one, a little bit harder for a lot of guys, and that is to be vulnerable. And I'm not talking about just going up and telling her everything that's going wrong in your life. I'm saying you're simply at a bar, you're at an event, and she's drinking a glass of wine. And you don't know a whole lot about wine. Well, guess what? She's drinking wine. You could ask her, "Hey, do you know anything on this menu that's really great?" I have to admit, I'm a complete novice when it comes to wines. I don't even know how to pronounce half this stuff. You guys know I can't pronounce anything in French. Point being is you are opening up and realizing, letting her know, I'm weak in this area. You seem to know something. And even if she doesn't, again, the conversation has started and you just simply opened up about something that you could use help on. Now, speaking of being vulnerable, gents, I want to talk to you about a subject that most men are embarrassed to talk about, and that is erectile dysfunction. Seriously, when a guy's suffering through this, oftentimes he doesn't go see a doctor and he lies to his partner. He says, "You know what, honey? I just had a tough day at work. I don't feel like it tonight." And some guys even blame it on themselves, saying, "I guess this is just the way my body is. I've lost my mojo." Gents, if this sounds like you need to check out Roman. They make it easy to deal with ED. With Roman, you get access to a healthcare professional that can prescribe you real medication. It's simple, safe, and totally discreet. Now, gents, I've had Roman as a sponsor for years because I love what these guys do. They make it easy for you to get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED. All of this from the comfort and privacy of your own home. So the process, really straightforward. First, you want to go to getroman.com/RMRS. Next, you're going to complete an online visit, and next, you're going to chat with a healthcare professional. After that, you get a diagnosis, and then genuine medication is going to be shipped to your door in discreet, unmarked packaging. Now, 3 things about that process I absolutely love. First up, no awkward waiting rooms, no embarrassing conversations. Second, it's delivered right to your door. They've got fast, free 2-day shipping. Third, you can adjust your treatment plan. You've got access to healthcare professionals in the Roman network at any point that you need help. Gents, over half of us, 52% of men, deal with erectile dysfunction at some point in their lives. Don't let ED put you on the sidelines. Don't let it sink your confidence, especially when Roman can help you fix the problem. To get started, gents, go to getroman.com/RMRS for a free online visit, and if approved, get $15 off your first order of ED treatment and free 2-day shipping. Again, gents, that's getroman.com/RMRS for $15 off your first treatment. The second tip to create chemistry is to ask her 3 simple questions. And I'm talking about questions that relate to what's going on. So you're in line to get coffee. She's in front of you. Absolutely beautiful. You just simply ask her, "Hey, what are you going to get?" She says, "Oh, I'm just going to get a black coffee." Well, okay. Wow. I never get a black coffee just by itself. I'm more of a cream and sugar guy. You start talking a little bit about yourself. You take the conversation, you talk for maybe 15 to 20 seconds, then you ask her another question. Do you ever eat breakfast, or where do you get your breakfast at? All of a sudden, she goes into that. Maybe she eats at home. Maybe it's something that, I'm thinking about, I am going to grab something in. But if she doesn't add much to the conversation, again, you can talk about, well, I love to get their salmon, maybe with the bagel. These simple questions, these are softball questions. By that, I mean these are questions you're throwing out there, very easy to answer. Some guys think that you just need to ask questions. Here's the thing, nobody wants to be grilled. And this is a deadly mistake, is to start asking just a bunch of questions. No one wants to do the whole 20 questions and feel like they're in a police interrogation. But if it's related to the situations, if they're incredibly light, you want to give her 3 chances to engage with you, to start talking, to banter, to go back and forth. That's all you're looking for, just simple ways to get the words flowing. The next weird way to build chemistry is to hit on other women. Maybe not hit, flirt, engage, talk with other women. And this is great if you already know them. She doesn't know what the relationship is here. All she sees, she's looking around and she sees a guy that's being approved by other ladies. Again, this is a huge indicator that you are desirable, that you are someone worth engaging with. And you're just simply going back and forth with banter. Sometimes this takes it so that you bring in somebody, you bring people, you go with a crowd, you don't go by yourself. And that could actually be the next point, which I'll hit on, is to don't be a lone wolf. A lot of people think, oh, the lone wolf is the most attractive guy. If we look at ourselves like, yeah, it's me versus the world. But here's the thing, that doesn't work when you're trying to build chemistry, because people, again, women especially, they're taking signals out there. And so when they see a man walk in with other men, she at least knows, okay, those guys all approve of each other. It's a small signal. Whenever a man walks in with a woman, or he walks in with multiple women, all of a sudden she's like, takes note. There's something about this guy. What is it that he all of a sudden is able to be in with this group? So quick story here, kind of related to the first point. My brother, when he was single, I remember him and my sister telling me this story. She took him out and she's like, he's single. He's got to meet some people. So she took him to a bar and she just started introducing him and bringing in all of these girls that he should be talking with. Now, no one ever knew that that was his sister. All they knew is that, wow, this woman is introducing me to this guy. So she's going around making conversation, but basically she broke that barrier. She helped create chemistry by setting the tone that this guy is approved, that this is someone you want to talk with. And let's just say that my brother had a great night. All of a sudden he's getting women buying him drinks. And he actually returned from a deployment. The guy had a good story, but most of us don't know how to put this together. But when you have other people around you, people that are looking out for you, people that are shining a great light on you, all of a sudden it's going to be easy to create chemistry. The next tip to create chemistry, sell her on the future. So I'm not talking go in full sales mode here, but I am saying, you know what? Talk about what you're going to do next. Maybe you're on a date, maybe you're hanging out, we should do this next. We should do that. Talk about the future. Why? Because we anticipate, we get excited, we feel great about the future. When you were a kid and you went to Disneyland, was it Disneyland that was so much fun, or was it waiting and knowing for 6 months that you were going? Because it works both ways. When you disappoint, that's bad. But when also you build up that anticipation, and that's what you're looking to do. Talk about how, we need to go hiking. We need to go, you find out that her interest, her love is simply trying different foods. Oh, I know this amazing, Persian restaurant on the other side of town. It just opened up. The owner is a friend of mine. You start talking about the dishes. All of a sudden, her mouth is watering. She can't wait to go and for you to take her because you already know the place. You've got the in. She gets excited about this. You're building up the anticipation of the future. Now, this next tip can work wonders or it can blow up in your face. I've had it go both ways. But rib her, have fun with her, tease her a bit, come up with a nickname. So you're in New York, you're at a restaurant, you're with a group of friends, and you meet her. Her name's Jenny, but she's from Oklahoma. She's up visiting. So guess what? Don't call her Jenny. Call her Oklahoma all night and have fun. Make, the boots, the cowgirl, just be going back and forth banter. Yeah, everyone else is calling her Jenny, but you're calling her, you came up with a nickname for her. You're having fun. Again, you're doing this in a very light, pleasant, fun way. She's got to know that you're joking with her, that you're ribbing, but she's going to remember this. You're going to be that guy that, okay, he's playful, he's engaging, and this has worked really well. It also can bomb on you. And guys, if you've done this, if you've ever tried this technique, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. Share a story, give it a shot. It can work sometimes, it doesn't, but yeah, you might as well take a chance. The next tip to create chemistry, mimic her moves. I'm talking about body language. So if she's open, she's got her hands out, you go ahead and open up and have your hands out. If she's holding a drink like this, you hold your drink like that. If she's got her arms crossed, go ahead and cross your arms as well. Now, this is something most people will not pick up on, and I'm not talking about doing it in a creepy way. I am saying, though, try to imitate and give the same signals she's giving, because all of a sudden she's going to notice. And not in a way it's going to be more subconscious, but it is something that people that are like them. Makes sense? And this is what you're looking to do. So if she starts telling a story, then you can then tell a story. So you guys go back and forth. And this right here, all of a sudden she says, this guy is like me. People, again, like people that are like themselves. It makes them feel comfortable. And again, you create chemistry. The next way to create instant chemistry, get her heart rate up. I'm talking about scaring her. I'm talking about doing something that's exciting, something that makes her a little bit nervous. So take her out dancing. Many of you guys know the effect, the dance effect. When you take a woman out dance, you get her moving, you dip her. You know, this is big, especially country western, swing type of dancing. This is something that she can't help but feel an emotion because her body's moving, and all of a sudden she attributes that to you. Or simply something simpler. Go see a horror movie. Go see a movie that, yeah, is pretty exciting in action, adventure, romance. Yes, those are fine, but not on a first date. You want something that's going to get that heart racing. Maybe it's riding a go-kart. It could be anything, again, that makes her a little bit nervous, that makes her, just gets that heart rate going. So again, she can associate that feeling with being with you. So what video to watch next? How about the relationship red flags that every guy needs to know and watch out for? Seriously, guys, if you see these red flags, you need to be careful about the relationship you're in. What are they? Find out, gents, in this video right here.